Welcome to 5 Minutes with Professor of Archaeology, Vesa Pekka Herva, who today will talk about his research and connections to the Biodiverse Anthropocenes program. Hi, Vesa.
Hello.
Can you tell us a little bit about your research?
Well, I guess archaeology in the people's minds is associated with excavating and, very ancient times and stuff like that. But my own research is I kind of understand archaeology as sort of the study of interaction between people and the material world. So it doesn't really make any difference whether we are talking about prehistoric times or contemporary times. So this is my kind of general take on archaeology. And in slightly sort of more specific terms, I would say that my research revolves around understanding human environment sort of relations or the dynamics of human environment relations in a very sort of long perspective from prehistoric times to the present and to the future as well.
And how would you say that this kind of research help us tackle current global issues and crises?
Well, there are lots of different ways how this can contribute, but again, if I'm thinking just from my perspective and sort of my angle on this whole biodiversity issue and the Anthropocene, my sort of view is that we inherit all kinds of cultural things from the past. We are often not really aware of how we think the way we do or how we behave the way we do. And my sort of take on this question is that kind of thought that spirituality, for instance, is a kind of an issue that tends to be sort of unrecognized. And in my way of thinking, and sort of according to my research, all kinds of different types of magical thinking are still very sort of pervasive element of our lives, even if we are not sort of familiar about that stuff. Okay, now spirituality and this kind of magical thinking, in my way of thinking, it isn't about beliefs. It is about being aware of the connections between different things in the world, humans, animals, artifacts, whatever we have. So this is one of those sort of angles that I'm kind of bringing to this whole question of Anthropocene and biodiversity, because essentially it is about connections. It is about how we kind of share the world between different people and many different non-humans as well.
Wonderful. Maybe can you give us an example of this work that you do exactly? Yeah.
Sure. Well, okay. One of the things that I'm doing at the moment is looking at Arctic mining, extractive industries. That is, and we are now working on this paper that basically sort of seeks to understand in a way the deeper cultural background to the contemporary issues and all these sort of debates around Arctic mining. So my way of approaching or tackling this issue is that kind of first recognizing that we have very important sort of relationship with the world underground. I mean, spanning for hundreds and thousands of years. That the underground world, the subterranean world, has always been culturally and in a way cosmologically very important to humans. And I'm trying to sort of trace these different sort of elements coming from the past that are there in all these debates, even though we are not really, like I said, most of the time aware of those things. But this is one of those things. So I'm trying to understand modern Arctic mining from the perspective of human entanglement with non-human worlds and spirits and animals and geology and all those things. And again, in this kind of a deep time perspective.
Wonderful. Well, that certainly brings a new angle to the study of Anthropocenes and biodiversity loss and those relations as you're presenting. Perfect. Then I think we can wrap up here, unless you have something else that you would like to add.
I think I'm fine here. Yes, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. So thanks everybody for watching, and see you next time. Thanks to Professor of Archaeology, Vesa Pekka Herva. Thank you.